Okay, hello everyone, this is Mr. Rob Roman here again, and once again, we're back for Hinokami Chronicles 2. I'm just going to quickly showcase some of the Hashira today, and breakdowns will come later. So, for the moveset of Sanemi, we have, we'll be brief in this time. I think I yapped a little bit for Gyomei, but that was, the first one, the intro, we had to warm up. So, Sanemi, just like a lot of the new characters, is seemingly a king of, potentially, him and Mitsuri are the king and queen of putting shit and particle effects all over the screen so the opponent has no idea what the hell is going on. Like, if the camera angle is off, they're not going to see at all what you're doing. So if you can put a bunch of stuff around and then dash cancel things, go for throws, his mix-up is going to be pretty scary, especially since I have noticed he also has above average damage throw. Most do like 1,000 or 1,100, 1,500, but his does 1,900. And considering the fact that he's constantly covering the screen and shit, in stuff, if you dash cancel, that's going to be a pretty good mix. Okay, now let's actually talk about his moveset. Pretty decent, regular attack string. His up string, also very average. Aerial, very average. Down, a little bit of fanciness, but once again, average. As you can see, even doing that super simple combo there led to pretty decent damage output, so his strings and regular attacks do enough damage that you don't have to feel bad about using a lot of them in a combo. Yeah, 3,100, almost 200 for a simple B&B in one bar is actually pretty impressive, especially since it was just normals. I don't think most characters do that. Okay, so those are his regular attacks. His throw. I think also similar to Gyomei, like I said, it's definitely above average. It definitely doesn't have Gyomei's range, it's pretty small, almost like Inosuke's, but it's decently fast, maybe averagely fast, but the extra damage, love. His heavy attack, which once again is performed now with the guard button and the dash button, has really good kind of reach. He does the really big dash in to hit the opponent with it. Wow, how far does he dash when he does this? Does he just keep going? Whoa, he just goes the whole way until he gets you. That is pretty unique. And he's armored the whole way through. Okay, not full screen, but that is a ridiculous distance. So anyone throwing a bunch of projectiles or stuff, he'll take the damage, but he's gonna get in there, and he'll start his combo. And do some ridiculous particle effects all over you. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I didn't actually notice how far that went. And yeah, the same thing goes if you supercharge it. So imagine someone's throwing, like Yahaba or Susumaru are doing a bunch of projectiles, they're not really paying attention, and you decide to do this held version, even if they like recover from their projectile and they try to block or something, you can get an unblockable from this far away. It's pretty cool. Nice. And we already saw his aerial attack, pretty cool. And his dive kick is double hitting, and it looks like it has pretty decent angle and can hit from pretty far. So yeah, cool. Also starts a red combo, which is good to note. Right, now, specials. For his regular special, we have the Claws of Purifying Wind. This is a very simple attack, just hits the opponent. It does decent damage for a special. All of his specials do relatively similar damage. It even does more damage than this ridiculous looking one. So yeah. It's a special, you put it in your combos. You can get combos from it because you recover fast enough. You do have to do your like tilt regular attack where you take a step and attack in order to combo from it. Otherwise, like you saw before, it will whiff. But yeah, combo starter. It also seems like it's relatively safe, I think. I wouldn't say it's plus, but I'm not sure if it's safe. Perhaps. And in the air, it acts basically the exact same, except you do recover in the air. So if you do have something that puts you in the air, it's really cool for these aerial extensions, because then you can get these multiple dive kicks, and that seems to lead to a lot of damage. Like if I'm in the air and I'm doing that, even just like that combo that wasn't a combo with one special in it did 3,000 damage, so you can see how that's gonna easily become great damage if you actually did a combo. See, that was even just 2 bars and already 4,000, so he's gonna be a hitter. He is gonna hit if you do the right routes. So that's a cool special, and I think it's especially good in the air because of how it lets you do your aerial target combo. Right, tilt special seems like the king of cluttering the screen. You can't see anything when this is happening, but unfortunately, it does not like allow itself to be dash cancelled on block, which is what you would kind of want. As you can see, even if it's not super unsafe, what I was kind of hoping for, or expecting it to be, is you dash cancel this and then you go into a grab or something, but you can't actually dash cancel it. You have to wait for it to recover. Hard to tell if it's super punishable because I'm not going to lab all that yet, but it does recover surprisingly fast. Perhaps it's unsafe though if the opponent does recover quickly. But it looks suspiciously safe, doesn't it? But that being said, it can still be cancelled into other specials. So your opponent isn't just going to want to be swinging, because if you do, go for it, and then you cancel into this, you're going to catch them with that, and then, because we know that's a combo starter, get hit by a full combo. I wonder if you can even do it after itself multiple times. No, not really. You wait for it to recover. So, yeah. It's kind of the same as a lot of characters' tilt skills. Oh wow, you can do that too, that's cool. Similar to a lot of characters' tilt skills. Reaches really far, it dashes you in, it's what's going to get you started as a Slayer from neutral. Because then you go for stuff, then you dash in, you get some combos going, cancel into something else, keep yourself safe. It's your fuck neutral kind of special. In the air, it's interesting though, because it actually just keeps going straight. It doesn't go downwards, so he's left in the air, but he also doesn't recover in the air till he hits the ground. So it's not particularly good in the air, I wouldn't say. You really need to cancel it into something like this, which, once again, I did mention is really strong. So yeah, even that super simple nothing combo from this random neutral skip ends up doing pretty good damage, thanks to the aerial extension. Whoops, that doesn't work. But yeah, neutral skip puts a lot of clutter on the screen, so perhaps there's mixed potential here, especially if you cancel into a held special like this, which as you can see does a lot of chip damage and might bait the opponent into trying to punish you because you stand there for a bit, and then they get hit by this, and yeah. Now that we're talking about this, let's talk about it. He is a very, very unique DP. This is his guard special. If you tap it, it does, average damage for an invincible special. I don't think you get anything off of it. Oh, I'm bad. You actually do completely get a full combo from it just from dash cancelling. But if you hold it down, you get kind of an enhanced version of it, but it's not super enhanced. It just does a little bit more damage and a little bit more hits. Once again, you still get the free combo from it though, which I will say is very cool and could lead to very good damage. I'm starting to see how it can lead into combos, but I did test a lot of parts of his target combos. I don't think any hit on the ground can connect into this. Oh, except for maybe the very first hit. So if you're getting a punish, perhaps this can be a cool way of getting damage. Maybe not. But it's unique. It doesn't have much range. It is definitely very unsafe. No matter if you hold it or not, the opponent's left pretty close to you. Yeah, not super unsafe, but I think they could definitely punish that. And the charged version, like you see, it has kind of like the same frame data, but it just does even more chip damage. Now that I've mentioned it, pay attention to his life bar when I'm doing this. Even though he's blocking it, this is the regular version. That's a pretty solid, that's like almost a target combo worth of damage on block. And if I do a charged version, it does a ridiculous amount of damage, and a pretty good amount of damage to the guard as well. Now, this is... Actually, I don't even remember, is there chip damage death in this game? I don't think there is. Even so, being able to, like, just reduce your opponent's health down on block without needing to use, like, unblockables or whatever is pretty cool, because if you do have your assist out, and your... Whoops, shit, sorry. Wait, how do you do that? Perhaps you can keep it safe. Maybe not. I forget how the assist game works. But yeah, interesting. Does a decent amount of damage. Can start combos. And the fact that you can hold it, maybe it can catch people, like I mentioned, from this kind of mind game, where they might try to punish this. But then if you go into your Rising Dust Storm, perhaps there's a way of getting that going. As you can see, it can also link after that, but then you're left super high in the air, so unfortunately you can't get all of them together. But he definitely has interesting ways of routing. So yeah, I think that's all there is for him. Let's see his ultimate, how far it reaches. Okay, once again, very big, but not super ridiculous range. Yeah, actually almost even below average range. Nice. And I did just remember, I should also show what his assists are. So just tapping assist, goes to that, and it starts a yellow combo, tilt assist, going for this, and oh wow, also starts a yellow combo, and it leaves the opponent on the ground. That's interesting. In a crumple state, wow, that's actually a really good assist then. Because it goes like ridiculous distance, looks stupidly like ginormous. The opponent is not going to be able to see from their camera angle. And then you can just dash behind it and easily get a combo or mix up from it. That seems like a really strong assist. So he might be the guy to have on your team. Anyways, one of the kings of covering the screen in garbage, and potentially really good mix with his ability to cover the screen in garbage, cancel into things that are maybe safe, have interesting routing options, and an above average throw. This is your guy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.